was not until I realized the effects of narcissistic abuse in my life that I'd begun understanding what narcissism really is. I remember reading many articles and watching videos about it. This process took me many months of trying to piece together the puzzle of narcissism. However, it doesn't mean I was finding the truth about it. I was deceived for a long time by disinformation. Truth is a funny thing. It is like an onion. The onion has a harder outside skin and a soft inside root, or kernel, with one layer superimposed upon another layer, hiding the inside root. Not until we can peel back the layers of the onion can we get to the heart of the onion, or the first kernel of truth. Not until we get to this first kernel, or precept of truth, can we say that we know the truth that will set us free from the ignorance of each layer, which hides the originating kernel of truth. To get to this kernel of truth, we have to painstakingly peel back each layer of so-called truth, and like the natural onion, with each layer that is peeled back, it hurts the vision of our eyes, and we experience tears. Seeking the truth about narcissism was like peeling an onion. Only by peeling its many layers, we can find its root. However, the real truth has been altered to suit those who hold it true under their control. The reason for doing so is that, once they had discovered the power behind the keys of knowledge, they would then keep the source of the truth to themselves, thereby guaranteeing their position as the mediator of the truth. This path took me to realize there are many sources mixing truth with lies. In summary, reading and watching disinformation, ranging from New Age gurus to groups of people proclaiming themselves to be narcissism survivors, or resources about narcissism. That's what these creatures do. They only favor narcissists by mixing truth with lies, so that when you listen to them, they tickle your ears, so you don't care what they say really. They just make you feel good. These creatures are narcissists' puppets, like unclean frogs leaping into a clean pond, polluting the reservoir of truth. There are even channels out there broadcasting that narcissism is being hijacked when someone dares to deviate from the established bag of mixed truth and lies. Also, others will keep on promoting fear about narcissists so that narcissists are not exposed for who they are and for the consequences of what they do. It is quite amazing to me how patterns are ingrained in us, both healthy and not so healthy. I suppose the saying, humans are creatures of habit, holds true in many situations. I have awakened and started to understand the scope of narcissism, reality, and the agenda behind the deceptions. Yet, some people in my life, who say they care about me, want me to go back to the way I was when I was completely programmed by narcissists. They want me to join them and be that creature of habit. I understand why. The way I used to be is the way they still are. It is familiar to them. The way I was back then was compliant. I went along with the dysfunction because I didn't know any better. Now I know better. It doesn't mean I think my way is better than someone else's. It doesn't mean I expect people to change. It doesn't mean I think I am right and you are wrong. But what it does mean is that I no longer accept dysfunctional, toxic behavior and narcissistic programming. It has no place in my life, no matter how long it has been in place. I will not be around those who live this way. Period. It means I have awakened and found truth, peace, and healing in my life. And it feels really good. I think the universe is testing me right now. Testing me to make sure I understand that I never want to go back to that unhealthy way of living. Ever. I am being confronted with people who make up lies to try to make me look bad to others, tell me that I think I am better, I wish bad things for other people. I could go on and on with the list. All of these things being said because they say you have changed. Yes, I have changed, and yes, I am awake now. I feel sad that every single person isn't waking up and healing the wounds that have been inflicted upon them, that affect them every day. The capability of wake up is available to all of us. But it takes courage and determination to begin the process of waking up through self-reflection and truth-finding. I now realize that most people on this planet are already under the deep spell of narcissistic programming, beyond recovery. They are sadly codependents on exactly what enslaved them, to the point of protecting them and fighting against whoever tries to bring forth the truth. But again, I understand and I have compassion. I have hope. I have to. To not have hope is to give up on people, and that I will not do. This doesn't mean I have to interact with them, and it doesn't mean I have to accept their unhealthy behavior. I can love them from afar and wish them healing. So that is what I do. That is not what they think I am doing, but I am okay with it as well. I know my intention, and it is always for the good of all people. In the coming videos, I'll share with viewers seeking information to wake up and to heal from narcissistic abuse, methods I've used during my awakening, healing from narcissistic abuse, and deprogramming. I can now recognize I was raised to be an altar for them. When I share my findings, it means I am stating my truth. And it breaks patterns, while also making some people uncomfortable. Sometimes, being uncomfortable is the beginning of a healthy journey. I hope videos on this channel help those waking up and seeking ways to heal, to know the truth about narcissism. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember, knowledge is freedom.